Listen, history says a man died on the cross, but heaven has a deeper story. Because when he died, he didn't die beside me. He didn't die near me. He died as me. Picture the courtroom. Silence strong enough to crush bones. The air filled with accusation. My life laid bare as evidence on the table. Every mistake, every hidden thought, every failure echoing through the chambers of eternity. Sin standing as the prosecutor and judgment. And I had no defense. I had no alibi. I had no argument. The verdict was already sharpening its sword, ready to declare me guilty. Judgment, death. Not a poetic death, and definitely not a symbolic death. I mean, this is the kind of death that separates a soul from God forever. Then, suddenly, I began to hear footsteps. Majesty wrapped in humility. A man walked into my trials. No panic, no hesitation. Just scars in his destiny and fire in his eyes. He looked at the judge and he looked at the record of my life. And he said 3 words that shook eternity. He said, I will take it. I will take the guilt. I will take the pains. I will take the shame. I will take the loss. I will take the rebellion. I will take the pride. Put it all on me. The angels hold their breath. Justice leans forward. And mercy begins to whisper. And suddenly, the innocent one is wearing the garment of my guilt. Then they led him up a hill called Golgotha. The people thought they were crucifying a criminal. But heaven knows that something terrifyingly holy was happening. Because every hammer was justice collecting a debt. Every nail was a receipt. And every drop of blood was pain. And when the cross stands between the heavens and the earth, God places my punishment on his son. Darkness covers the sky. Creation trembles because the one who knew no sin has just become sin. Then he cried out, not in weakness, not in defeat, but as a king that is announcing the end of a war. It is finished! Paid, fully, forever. The head shakes, the veil tears, and every right across my record. Death cleared. But wait. Hell celebrates so soon. Because they thought that death was the end. They thought that the cross was the end. They did not understand the plan. 3 days. 3 silent days where the grave thought it could hold the author of life. But you cannot imprison the one who wrote eternity. So on the 3rd morning, the ground begins to tremble again. The stone that sealed up the grave starts to move. Death feels something it has never felt before. Fear. And suddenly, the grave explodes with life. Jesus walks out, not wounded, not bound, not defeated, but victorious. And when he rose for my justification, meaning heaven has no record of my sins anymore. The case is closed. The charges dropped. The record wiped clean. So when the enemy drags my past into the courtroom of my mind, trying to remind me of who I used to be, I don't argue. I don't defend myself. I merely point to the empty tomb where Jesus had risen from. And I say to him, the man you are accusing already died. Then I point to the risen Christ and whisper with holy confidence, and the one standing here now has been justified.